When most people think of Miami, they think of But what many people don't know is the influence that blacks had on Miami.
There was a very powerful, very active underground railroad for slaves coming into Florida to escape slavery, and many of those ended up going to the Bahamas.
I remember some years ago finding a document in the Bahamian newspapers about the Bahamians coming over and rescuing the Seminoles off of Virginia Key in Key Biscayne. And that was a very common practice. And there are even some places in the Bahamas that were peopled by these runaway slaves from the United States.
The first ferrying of black escaped slaves we know of from Georgia primarily to the Bahamas to freedom happened with these Bahamian fishermen encountering these people right here on these shores.
And it's a very important part of our history.
Blacks had a huge impact in Miami, from its inception to its progress. From the pirates in Biscayne Bay to its progressive civil rights movements.
This is I-95 behind me. I-95 was put in to go directly through Overtown. It divided Overtown into east and west. Overtown went from some 40,000 people down to about 12 or 15,000 people in less than a decade. This overpass behind me is just one of the evidences of how the interstate was built to ride over the community, so that if you didn't really want to see black people, all you had to do was not look down.
Overtown's population in 1960 was 34,000 plus people, and today it's about 9,500. The expressway is probably the major villain there.
Based off of the book, Black Miami in the 20th Century by Dr. Marvin Dunn, The Black Miami is a documentary that takes you deeper inside America's magic city than you've ever been before. And to know about the future, you must learn about the past.
But I think in order to appreciate the changes, both good and bad, you need to know what happened in the beginning. So I'd say study its origins to understand what was it like then and how it's changed today.
Take an educated, inspiring, and entertaining journey deep into the roots of Miami's history. The Black Miami, a documentary coming soon.